Went out to Disney World and just had a good time. She's an awesome girl.
Nothing happening there?
No, not right now. Not right now. Yeah.
You're the most viral quarterback in the country. I mean,
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. You know, it must be the Lululemon, yeah. But no, I just post something and it gets out, and then I think it's fun. I think.
Were you surprised by it? I mean, I don't know how much you went. Unfortunately, I don't follow you on Instagram. I hope that's not too big of a letdown.
No, I mean a little bit, but not too bad.
But I mean, is that did you try and hide that? Did it just kind of punch you in the face one day when you realized every website was reporting this stuff?
I got to spend the 4th of July at Disney World, which I didn't really go to Disney World when I was a little kid, so that was really the first time I had done like everything there, and I had a great time and had a good picture out of it, so I posted it on Instagram, and then next thing I know, she's my girlfriend, and I'm Clemson and all this stuff. So it's funny how everything just kind of gets blown up real quick, but it's fun too.
Well, what I mean, the problem was, I mean, people are like, oh, well, you didn't play well for her.
Yeah, and because I didn't. First of all, I didn't even know her at that point. Second of all, like, okay, yeah, we won't go into that.
Samaji's breakout game in Morgantown last year. I don't think West Virginia knew what was going to hit off, and you guys just kept riding that night.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had seen in camp what he could do. After that night, what sort of deeper understanding did you have of what he could accomplish?
Well, going back, I watch every game, start to finish in the offseason. That's the first thing I do, and just, watch different concepts, different plays, things like that, things that I can work on, and just kind of noticing Samaji in the first couple games before he necessarily had that breakout game against West Virginia. He had those bright spots where you're like, wow, this dude can get it done. And then obviously in the West Virginia game, he was bouncing off the guys and providing that spark, and then he just continued to get better and better and better. I don't think that was a surprise to anybody. That's especially in our locker room, that's the guy he is. He's a physically gifted guy who works really hard and has his head on his shoulders.
I don't know what your protocol is once you hand the ball off, but do you find yourself with a guy like that who's going to break a tackle or 2 or 3, tracking him downfield?
Absolutely. Well, he runs for long enough after the ball's in his hands that you have time to watch him a little bit, and he's an impressive player.
Really? I haven't gotten to this. I told you.
Blew up a little bit bigger than that, but yeah, it was a fun deal. I'll never forget Blake's face when it happened. We roomed together on the road, and he looked over at me like in disbelief, and his eyes were huge, and it was a fun deal. It was a fun deal to go through.
No inkling that was going to happen at all.
No, not at all. It was funny though. Michael Honeycutt was sitting next to me at pregame meal that day, and he's like, "Hey, Katy Perry's going to be on College Game Day doing picks and everything." I was like, "No way, that's so cool, And then next thing you know, that happened. And it's like, well, I guess I'm the coolest guy on the team now, But it was fun.
If you got the call, would you play left shark?
Absolutely. I got the moves. I got the dance moves to play left shark.
Trevor, what's it been like for you coming back from that Baylor game last year? I mean, that was such a scary injury, and the stuff we read about, the words associated with that. What's it been like getting back to this point?
Yeah, I've coming into college, never had an injury, nothing, not even maybe a rolled ankle. That's about it. And then had a couple little knee injuries, and then tore the PCL in the Sugar Bowl, and then the shoulder injuries against Oklahoma State, and then against Kansas State, and and then to have that's kind of the first deal. Like, dang, it's kind of a big deal, and it was an emotional roller coaster. I was not allowed on a practice field for at least 2 weeks, and I was going and seeing specialists all over the place, hearing maybe you shouldn't play ever again, or maybe you'll be fine in a week, and it was just like, what's going on? So if I said it didn't affect me in any way, I'd be lying, because that is an emotional ride.
Was the first doctor you saw, was that the one that said, hey, you should give this up now?
No, not necessarily. It was just different guys that there's not a whole lot of science on the injury I had, and so there was guys making informed decisions based on what they know, and some guys felt very strongly that it would be okay, and other guys felt that maybe it wasn't at first, but overall consensus at the end was you're going to be exactly how you were before, and there's risk involved, but that's just the name of life. And from then on, it got back out on the field and really felt really good, and really didn't let it faze me that much. I know that's hard to believe, but really just kind of put it behind me. Still do.
At one point, you've gone all the way to see specialists like with the Dallas Cowboys. Was that?
Yeah, I saw the, and that's just a unique NFL perspective, you know, asking the guy, you know, what does this mean as far as the future goes? Not saying I'm playing in the NFL or anything like that, but just a guy that sees sports-related injuries. So went and saw him, and he felt good about everything, and he was one of the guys that was, you know, feeling like I'd be fine to play. And so just different perspectives from guys all across the country and all across the Oklahoma City area that just helped me make an informed decision.